No, it's a tough time for a lot of families, and car payments are getting harder to afford.
That's the truth. And with higher costs of groceries, housing, insurance, and other bills, something has to give at this point. So Consumer Reports says if you are indeed struggling to keep up, there are some steps you can take before the problem gets worse. Emerald Morrow breaks it down.
If your car payment is getting harder to make, you are not alone. The average new vehicle price is nearly $50,000. Add in rising gas and insurance costs, and it's no surprise that recent Fitch Ratings data shows Americans with lower credit scores are having a harder time keeping up. Nearly 7% were at least 60 days late on their car payments. One expert says the first step in getting back on track is acknowledging the problem early. That's according to Thomas Nietzsche with the nonprofit Money Management International.
A lot of people are very resistant to talk to their creditors. They have fear or shame around what's going to happen next.
And the longer you wait, the more those missed payments can add up. Consumer Reports' Keith Berry says the sooner you reach out to your lender about your current financial situation, the better.
Lenders usually have options available. So they might offer to move your payment due date. They might be able to set up a hardship plan or defer the payment. Especially if you have a good payment history, your lender might be more willing to work with you to avoid delinquency or your car getting repossessed.
Before agreeing to a plan, ask how it could affect your credit, late fees, and interest. Then get that agreement in writing. Another option might be refinancing your car loan.
Check with banks, credit unions, with online lenders, because you might be able to get a lower interest rate that could save you money. But just be careful, because if you make the loan term longer, it could cost you more in the long run.
If you lease your car, getting out of the contract can be difficult, but a lease transfer might be an option. Sites like Swap-A-Lease can help connect you with someone willing to take over the remaining payments.
Just make sure your leasing company allows it and ask about fees or whether you could still be responsible if the new driver stops paying.
Bottom line, the sooner you deal with a car payment problem, the more room you might have to work things out. With your Consumer Report, I'm Emerald Morrow.
Good to know. So is this. Consumer Reports says be careful with companies that promise to lower your car payment for an upfront fee. Some scammers out there may even tell you to send payments to them instead of your lender. That money may never go toward your loan, leaving you out of the money and still behind on your payments. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,